Will you tell a story real quick about when Allen Iverson introduced you to Jay-Z? When it's coming down to confidence and everything like that.
Yeah, so he took me out to dinner one time, and I can tell it felt like he didn't do this often. Like, I appreciated the gesture. He was like, we were in New York, and New York has become my favorite city, and so this is like my first time in New York as an adult with some money. Like, I can pretty much do what I want, but I don't know New York like I know New York. And so he's like, yo, we going out tonight. I'm like, you taking me out with you tonight? Like, who else going? Like, it's gonna be a bunch of us. He's like, no, just me and you.
That's the worst when you gotta go hang out with the vet, and so it's just you. Y'all used to do that to me all the time. I'm like, bro, I don't even know y'all to be hanging out one-on-one. This could be off. And like,
I never even thought about it.
Yeah, and I used to be like, bro, I don't mean, like, you not gonna like me. Like, that's just, you not gonna like me at all. I can tell you that.
No, but he took me out like one-on-one, me and him. And I'm used to being around him with like a group of people.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he's more so like, he's like a character, but he's himself. Like, he's not acting, but like the dude could draw, he could like rap, he could like country music sing. Like, it was insane, like the talents he had, but it was always like he was putting on a show. But for him one-on-one, he was a little bit more shy, reserved. Yeah. And so it was interesting to like interact with him like that. And we went to P. Diddy's restaurant.
Justin's, right?
Yes, P. Diddy had a restaurant, and so we went there. But before we went there, I needed a coat, so he was like, "Let's go to Sean John." And we went shopping.
Yes. Sean John was it at the time.
Yes. So he took me to Sean John, and it was this white puffer coat. It was cold. It had like the fur on the hood.
You was a man.
And but it was like right here on my sleeves. And he was like, man, that coat too little, man, raise your arms. And he just loved cracking jokes on you no matter what. And so I raised my arm. He's like, that coat too little, but you gonna get it anyway. But he was like, no, it fit, it's cool, get it. So he made me believe it fit. So I got it. He bought me some clothes, whatever. He looked out. So we had dinner. And then after that, we had a driver. So he was like, yo, let's go to the 4040, see what's going on over there. So we pulled to the 4040, and he was like, it looked dead in there. But it was a Maybach outside. Baby blue Maybach, two-tone, navy blue and baby blue.
That's the one. That's the whip that Cameron went and moved for in front of Def Jam.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we pulled up and we didn't get out, but we stopped. He rolled down the window. I think security saw him, and then we sat there for like, it wasn't that long, like 3 or 4 minutes. And he was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to go in there if it's dead. I ain't going in there if it's dead just to come back out. So we start the car about to pull off, and the dude was like, yo, somebody comes out the door like, yo, Jay in there, he want to say what's up. And then he looked at me, he was like, you want to go say what's up to Jay? And I'm like cheesing. He was like, this little motherfucker, but young head. He used to call me young head, right? So I'm cheesing just like that. So we get out the car, we go up, and so they chilling in there. It's Jay with Tata, might have been like one other dude, right? And they just chilling in the back. And everybody say what's up, and he was like, yo, this is my young fella. Right here, he a bad motherfucker. You gonna see him? He a bad boy. He a bad one. He cold. And he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Yo, how you doing? I'm Andre Iguodala." And he looked at me. And he just went back. He was like this, right? So I ain't think nothing of it. So I never forget the next day, we get on the bus for shoot around. As soon as I get on the bus, hey, this stupid young punk. We meet Jay-Z and he tell him his whole name. I'm Andre Iguodala. He know who you is, fool. He watch TV, and he just go off on me about, like, bro, don't you ever say your whole name to somebody. Like, you here now. People know who you are. And, man, he would not stop messing with me. And then I wore that coat to the game the night before. He cracked on me the whole night about my coat being too small. I'm like, bro, you told me that it would fit, and I should get it. I ain't say that. And so, like, I learned a lesson. Like, he would set you up to kill you, but it was all in love, though. So it was super funny. But, like, I was self-conscious about wearing this coat, but the coat fit to me, so I just wore it when I wasn't around him.
You ever notice, like, you kind of, you're not like always like your vet or whatever, but you ever notice you always turn into your vet because exactly how he bothered you is exactly how you bothered me.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm like sitting here like, this sounds right. No wonder, bro. You'll buy me a suit and be like, you look like a goddamn idiot. Look at you. Stand the right way, bro. How's somebody gonna buy? I'm supposed to spend all this money on a suit, and you standing like that? Where's your confidence, man? Mismatched socks. What are you doing? Like, you go absolutely crazy, and it's like It makes sense now.
Trauma.